Okay. I mean, yeah, there's always some risk, a little. You got to catch it, and if you get hit before, get hit before you pitch it, it might be a bad play. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of players like that. You can get sacked, and you get strip sacked on any play. You can reverse can be dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of plays that are dangerous, and any throw can get picked off. So, I mean, if you play scary, it's not going to be good. So, um, the hook and ladder, I think, is a beautiful play. We made it work. Like I tell everyone, it looked good from the time we first ran it to the time we ran it in the stadium. So,
How do you work on that pitch and just maybe the relationship, the timing,
yeah,
where are you going to put it, all that stuff?
it's really just timing with the running back's job to time it up. Because I'm gonna run my route. It's just our version of it is the 5 out under, and it's whoever's in that running back to kind of time it up to when I catch it, because he can see me from the start of the play, and kind of be in pitch relation once I catch it. But for me, it's just catch and pitch, get out my hands.
Ben said that play was originally for Sam Laporta's. Your role was filled by Sam Laporta, I guess. How thankful were you that you eventually got to take it over?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of the way it happened. I think it was for Sam in camp, and something had happened. I think he had like a hamstring or something, and so we wanted to run it. And so he's like, "All right, Sam, you just get out wide and do it." And so I did it. It worked. And then ever since then, it was kind of me, on the catch and pitch, and the tight end or whoever's in that tight end blocking, making the touchdown block. I think it worked out perfect.
You faced this secondary last year and obviously the year before. What's the biggest takeaways from like Woolen and Witherspoon? What challenges do they present?
Yeah, they're good DBs. Tariq is tall, can run, lengthy. Witherspoon feisty, can cover, sticky. Julian Love I think is really good too at safety. So they got a lot of guys. I think their secondary is probably the best secondary that we've seen all year. So it's going to be a challenge for us. We got to try to create separation and get open for Jared, but I think it's going to be fun.
Same, we've seen Jared rush for a few first downs
Yeah.
in the first 2 games. Does that make him a mobile QB at what point to see game?
I think he is. I mean, he's 3 for 3, so got to try to make it 4 for 4 this weekend. He had one of the most critical runs in the game last week, but he's doing a great job of extending plays when we need him. And obviously, that's not his game, running for first. But if he has to do it, and teams are just going to drop everyone, play man, and let him run, then why not? I mean, he can still run it if he has to.
What do you think of his first down point?
I loved it. We got to give him something new next week, or this week, I should say.
From what you saw in the first half, executed well, scored 20 points. By the second half, no points. What happened there? What did you see from that?
Yeah, it was just we kind of just stalled out. It was that type of game. Our offense and their offense we both just stalled out. It was kind of a defensive game, and I feel like when you get into those type of games, it's like, all right, our defense is playing great. Let's punt and try to pin their offense back wherever we can, and let our defense go out there and play because they're balling. It was kind of a tale of two halves. We were, flawless the first half, and then second half we couldn't really score any points. So you hate to have those type of games, but it kind of just went the way it did. Obviously, we don't want to have that type of game this week, but we figured out a way to win, which was the most important thing.
We've heard guys talk about getting that get back when they lose to a team or whatever. You guys have lost to this team a couple years in a row. So I guess, is there any thought in your mind of getting that get back, or is it more just trying to stack wins at this point?
Just trying to stack wins. Obviously, a lot of us on this team have been here, for the past 3 years, where we haven't beat them in 3 years. So we all know the past and the history we have with this team. But at the end of the day, it's just another week for us. We're trying to get this win. But it is the Seahawks, and we know, obviously, what's happened in the past years.
What's your favorite part about playing on Monday Night Football?
So I thought we were the only team playing until about a few days ago, and I was kind of upset. I don't know when they started doing these double headers on Monday, but any primetime game I love, but now it's kind of like half-time game, so it's cool. We'll make it work.
You guys are also wearing the new black uniforms. I guess, how excited are you for that? Have you tried it on? Have you seen how you looked in it? What do you think?
I have. I love them. Actually, it was one of the first ones to kind of see them when we did the photo shoot early in the year. I'm excited to wear them finally. The all black that I wear will finally match our uniform, so that'll be nice.
They're also honoring Calvin Johnson. What's it meant to have him around more and more, and what he's meant to the
Yeah,
organization?
it's been awesome. One of the best to ever do it at the receiver position. So to have him around, obviously I'm a fan first and foremost, as a kid, but to have him around, ask him questions. Obviously, I would say my game and his game are polar opposites. but still we play the same position and we go through the same thing. So to have him around is, it's a blessing, it's an honor, and I'm glad he's able to finally get that recognition that he deserves.
Just from hearing you on podcasts and even your own and stuff like that, you're clearly somebody who studies the game in the past and stuff like that. So I guess, what does it mean to have his respect coming back the other way?
It means a bunch. Like I said, he's one of the best to ever do it. So when you have a Hall of Famer like him, say anything good about anyone, it's, you kind of, you're probably shocked at first that it's him saying it, and then it's like, damn, it's, like I said, it's a blessing, it's an honor, but you like him to keep saying great things about you. So for me, it's like, if you want him to keep talking good about you, you better keep balling. So I got to keep producing.